Welcome to our show. This is Junaid and
This is Tony. Alright, so the topic for this video gonna be, as a human being, we all have a goal. And, what is your goal, Junaid?
so I think if you're talking about in like a general perspective, I think it's like everybody's just pursuing happiness. And I guess that's what's gonna be like the main goal. Even with me too, like it's like, just like chill, relax, everybody stay happy. So yeah.
All right.
How about you?
Well, I don't know, because I don't know what I want to do in life yet. So I'm just trying to stay positive.
Okay.
Stay positive.
Yeah,
so first of all, you need to survive in order to feel happy, right? So I think first of all, we need to figure out a way to make money, and then from there, we gonna figure out another way to make money without actually physically working, and then we're gonna use that money to buy time to figure out what is happiness, because I don't even know what is my definition of happiness.
That's true.
What do you think?
It's yeah, dude, I totally agree, and I think it's just like a circle you go into, because you have to get money to get happiness, and then you just keep going on in that circle.
I want to add to that. Money actually doesn't buy happiness.
Oh yeah,
it's buy you time to figure out what happiness is.
Yeah,
and then you're gonna just pursue your happiness once you know what it is. Because now I don't even know what happiness is to me. So what is happiness to you, bro?
I think it's like the community around you, the people around you, and if like everybody's just like having a good time, maybe, and like family as well.
So your happiness based on external thing. Like if people around you happy, then you happy. Then if they're not happy, then you're fucking fucked up. Like, I mean, for me, I think happiness should come within. Like, even if you don't have anybody around you, you should feel happy if you know the purpose of your life, and you know how to make yourself happy. That I know it's hard, and it's but we should figure it out, like how to make ourselves happy, because you live within yourself 24 hours, 24/7. So
that's true. So yeah, that's true. But what were you talking about? That money buys you time to figure out what happiness is? Is that the way you think about it?
That's the way that I think of it as of now, because I don't know what is the better way to go about it. Yeah. Because if you don't have money, then most of the time you're gonna think about how to make money to survive, because you need to survive in order to find happiness.
Yeah.
And that's undeniable. So yeah, making money is the first step of figure out what happiness is. Okay. But money not necessarily buy you happiness.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a very controversial kind of statement. It's like hard to wrap the head around it too sometimes. But yeah, that's true. It doesn't really buy you happiness. It's just like people have this facade on them that just thinks that, oh yeah, it's making them happy, but no, it's not. And besides that, like, what have you been going through these days? Like, you have any, I don't know, girl issues, or like things you're like relationship problems, or like figuring out things around you?
I've been having this issue for a long time. Like, when I get into relationship with a girl, first of all, I feel happy, and then well, everything start off very, very smooth and everything is okay. But then when we kind of like in the middle of the relationship, I feel like I don't know what to do to make it better, because it was good at the beginning, and then as time goes by, that feeling, that emotion start to like fade off. So I don't know if you feel the same.
I think I would tell you that we probably would not with the right girl. That's why emotions are maybe messing up. But that's a good analogy, the way you presented it. Well, I think everybody thinks it in a very different way. I probably think it a very different way too. So I think the end goal is like you have to be just like good with the partner you stay with, and you both have to be considerate of whatever the circumstances are. So you have to both consider like other person's opinions and options as well as yours. Yeah, and I think it's not that hard, maybe.
So when you have a relationship with a girl, what is your goal in that relationship?
Wow, that is a hard question. I don't know. It really depends what kind of person.
In your personal thinking.
Well, of course, everybody wants that the relationship goes or stays strong and good, but things happen sometimes, like people move on, and yeah, that's how things just fall apart.
What you expecting from the relationship? That's what I'm asking.
I think wow, that's a hard question. I don't know.
Then why you start the relationship in the first place? Because you bore up your life?
And no, it's like sometimes you just find very interesting people. You just start a relationship for
no reason.
Maybe for no good reason. Yeah, you just find like cool people, interesting people. You're like, hey, like, you know, maybe it works out.
Wasting your time, don't you think?
No, I think it's fine if people even waste their time in relationship. It's all right.
Because you don't have a goal. Like you're not expecting anything from that, so you don't know where you're going. You don't have the destination, so you're just wandering around.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Maybe you can tell us the answer.
I don't have the answer. That's why I started this.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to discuss about. We're discussing about a topic that I haven't had the answer yet. But I think when you have a relationship, if you focus on yourself, then your partner is sacrificing something. Your partner is suffering.
Yeah.
But if you focusing on your partner, then you sacrifice something and you're suffering. But I think if you focus on the relationship and how to build the relationship, and you're focusing on how to make both parties happy, then I think that's the better way to go about it. What do you think?
I think that's okay. That's a good way to tell. Yeah, I agree. I mean, dude, I think it's like a very subjective thing and relevant to people because everybody keeps their relationship in a very different way. Some people keep it on a high, some people keep it on the low. So it's like it really depends. And yeah, it's like I think it's very personal thing for everybody the way they keep them. Unless it's like, you know, your wife or husband. But when it comes to like relationship, girls and guys, they both are weird sometimes. Yeah.
So some people said if you don't think that you're gonna marry that person, then don't start the relationship because you're wasting your time. All that time you could have just, you know, building your dream, building yourself, learning some new skills, or, you know, reserve yourself for the better person, or reserve yourself for the right person that could have come along in your journey. Because when you in a relationship, well, you prevent somebody else from coming into your life, and if that's the right person, then you're missing out.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I mean, people shouldn't start something they can't handle. It's like instead of wasting your time there, it's like you have to waste your energy. Where do you want to waste it? So yeah, I think that's a bad idea to get into relationships. Instead of that, like try working on yourself, like making yourself better.
But then you feel lonely sometimes when you're focusing on yourself. It's gonna happen.
Well, I think if you have community around you, like if you're like hanging out with friends, or if you have like people around you, I don't think that happens.
You're gonna get to the point where people around you have family, and they're gonna focus on their families, and then you're on your own, and then, you know, you can say you focus on yourself, you're learning new skills. That's what I'm doing right now. But like, I still feel a sense of, you know, loneliness.
Yeah.
I may have money, I might have, you know, girls around me, but I still feel like nobody understands me, or nobody cares about me, you know, wholeheartedly.
I think you just came to the point where Justin Bieber had this song "Lonely."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
hit home, man.
that's like a hit home. Yeah, totally agree. But see, that's the thing. You can't be famous like that either. There's like a whole different life that comes with that. So it's hard to understand.
Yeah, I mean, it's a price that you have to pay when you get to a certain point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to answer the question that, are you willing to pay that price to be at that level?
Yeah.
But if you're not passionate about something and then you have to do it every single day, then it's a torture.
Yes.
It's a fucking torture.
Dude.
We all been through that. We all have a job that we hate, and we have to go there every single day, do the same shit every single day, talk to the same people every single day. It's, oh my god, I'd rather have less money, but you know, being in the environment that I feel, you know, comfortable, not comfortable because we need to, you know, go out of our comfort zone, but you know, that we feel like we want to be in, rather than, you know, surround ourselves with like negativity and, you know, all of the toxic people.
Yeah, dude, you gotta remove the toxicity out.
Yeah.
So
seriously, man.
Yeah, dude.
It just came up.
Yeah.
Just came up, bro. Need to put that shit on. Yeah. Okay. We're in the middle of the pandemic.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta get rid of toxicity out. Like that's yeah. If you're
I have a question for you, man. But if that toxic person is your mom, and you have to live with her, then what you gonna do, bro?
Kids, just live with it. There's nothing you can do. No one's. Yeah, it's like it is what it is. You know, you gotta figure your own way out. Everybody has like parents they probably don't like, but you know, you gotta find your way.
Yeah, I think sometime, you know, on your journey to, you know, succeed or, you know, happiness, then sometime, I'm not saying that you know, all the time, but like sometime your parents or your family members are the one who prevent you from getting there. Not that they don't want you to get there, but like the way that they care about you. Because all the parents, especially Asian parents, they don't want their kids to like facing a lot of like risks. They want their kids to like have a normal job, having a stable income, rather than, you know, pursuing or doing something that they think, you know, is unstable and risky. And, you know, if you start a YouTube channel, they would think that, oh my god, what the fuck you doing? I sent you to school, I pay like a lot of money for school, and then now you fucking doing some stupid shit on YouTube.
Yeah, dude, Asians love stability. They are just all about it. But here's the thing. Right now, kids are like, that's why a lot of kids are like not listening to their parents. It's pretty bad. It shouldn't be that way. But I guess it just came to the point where they had to tell parents that, yo, like, enough is enough, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I think rather you ask your parents that, so do you want me to be happy, or do you want me to become somebody that you couldn't? Yeah, because I want to live my life the way that I wanted it, not the way that you wanted it and you couldn't make it, and you didn't make it.
Yeah.
So so you want me to be happy, or you want me to suffer from the dream that you haven't achieved yet?
Dude, that's crazy. I don't know how you figured that out, but yeah, I guess that's kind of true. How I think that's what it's not truly true either, because sometimes parents want their kids to be like very different things, but yeah, it's maybe kind of like, you know, a little part of it could be.
I want to be out there doing things that I love, especially, you know, providing content for you guys on YouTube. You know, I'm still providing value to the world in one way or another, but not by, you know, becoming something or somebody that I'm not.
Yeah, no, dude, I feel you. You went through too much, bro. But that's good that you like got to this point that you're doing all this. So yeah, I would appreciate it.